Another slow drive-by on the static displays. In fact, again, there's that F4 looking right there, number 660. And that coincidentally happened to be the only aircraft that I worked on during my military career. Alright, here we are back at the clubhouse. Seems relatively quiet, not too busy, which is weird because that's been the case since I've been back during this tour past few years. This place used to be hopping when I was here active duty. In fact, it had two courses. There was another one down there, you can see the T-box. But it kept getting flooded out because it's right next to the Alabama River. So the cost of maintaining it just wasn't worth it. Plus they just didn't have the high number of rounds required to keep this place going. So they shut that one down several years ago. But when I left it was open, and that was actually my favorite course. I liked it down there better. It's much lower and it runs across the water. It's just more scenic. But anyway, there's just one course now, and I actually fear that it's probably struggling to stay open because there's just not enough play. I can go there anytime, never make a tee time, and just walk on and get right out. Anyway, where we are right now is what's called the academic circle. So a lot of schools and colleges over here. Interestingly, I do not actually work on this installation. This is called Maxwell Air Force Base, but I work on the annex of Maxwell Air Force Base, which is on the eastern side of Montgomery. And that's called Gunter. I work on the Gunter annex. Alright, here we've got some static displays. Looks like it's got some renovations going on as well. There's the F4. Hopefully nobody gets in my way. I might make a U-turn, but there's the F4. That's the aircraft I used to work on during the first 10 years of my Air Force career. I'm going to make a UE. Another static display. Base housing. I'm not going to take you over there because they actually put the names out on the lawn, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll just leave that be. Just take my word for it that there's a lot of base housing over there, as is the case on most military installations. Another slow drive-by on the static displays. In fact, again, there's that F4 looking right there, number 660. And that coincidentally happened to be the only aircraft that I worked on during my military career. I did maintenance for 10 years and then I got into education and training, so never touched another aircraft after that. Oops, here we go. I wanted to show you this one. Everyone probably knows what that is, even if you're not in the military. The B-52. And they are still in operation after all of these decades. Plane is older than me. They just can't let it go. Thing is huge. 8 engines, in case you weren't counting, as I went around the circle. It's a helicopter. There's the base pool. And again, that's one thing I did miss about being near a military installation, is all the different amenities that it offers. Can't really see through there. But as a retired member, I have access to all of this whenever I want, so can't beat that. And that's true for any military installation, really. With my retired military ID, I can get on and use what they have. And for me, the greatest lure, of course, is the golf courses. So the price is right. So it's pretty reasonable, especially for what you get. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's the long and short of it. Just wanted to take you for somewhere totally different, particularly if those of you have never kind of gone for a ride on a military installation. Thought I would share this with you and show you a little bit about where I work. Although I will do at least another part 2 and show you the actual portion of the base, like I said, which is about 8 miles away, give or take, on the other side of town, the other side of Montgomery. We are on the west side right now, but on the east side is Gunter Annex, and that's where I work. So I will show you that at some point. And like I said, I'll probably come back when the construction is done over here that goes around the perimeter of the base. There's a campground on base as well. I'll show you that. But that's really all I had. Thought I'd give you something a little bit different this time. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like what I have provided during my tour of the base and other videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post videos, which is every Friday morning at 5:30 Central Time. Thank you for watching. See you next time.